What's up, Amazon sellers? You might be hearing many success stories from different Amazon sellers, although there are some sellers who are not succeeding as well as you might think on this platform. And in this video today, I'm going to share with you the 6 reasons why Amazon FBA sellers fail and give you the solutions to each of those problems. So stay tuned. Right, if you don't know who I am, my name is Thomas Parkinson and I've been selling on Amazon now for 4 years doing online arbitrage. Now in this video and all the videos that I create on this channel, we post so much content about selling on Amazon, specifically online arbitrage every single week. So look, if you are interested in this kind of content and you want to know more about it when it comes out, hit that subscribe button down below. That is just going to notify you when I release more content to help grow you in your Amazon business. Now, enough about me. What are we going through today? First things first, number 1, I'm going to go through why I'm actually making this video and why I think it's important. Number 2, I'm going to go through those 6 reasons why Amazon FBA sellers fail. Number 3, I'm going to go through the results when we asked our own Facebook group why Amazon sellers fail as well, and I'll share that with you. So let's get started. First things first, why are we making this video? Well, not everyone who starts on Amazon, or should we say starts on Amazon selling business, is a successful Amazon seller. You know, this isn't easy, and many of them, and even should we say some of them, but many of them also as well do fail. Now they have different excuses like Amazon being complicated, restrictions for certain categories, the easy money is gone, and the list goes on and on and on. Now look, the one thing which I'll say for you is if you have experienced these complaints, you shouldn't be discouraged or becoming an Amazon seller, or if you've even heard about them, do not worry about this, i.e. becoming an Amazon seller or even creating a business. If you are passionate and willing to put in the work, the time, and also the graft or grit, you will become successful. It's just a matter of hard work and persistence. Trust me, I know it's been a long journey. Now, quick question for you guys. Are you maybe right now thinking about giving up? Maybe you're thinking Amazon is hard. Let me know your reasons below. I'm really interested to hear what you're saying. And hey, maybe I can convince you to stay in there and stick to the profits. Let me know in the comments down below. Right, that leads me nicely onto the second chapter, 6 reasons why Amazon FBA sellers fail, and let's go through it now. Okay, so first reason first. The first reason why is you might not be willing to invest the money in your Amazon business. Look, we all understand that we want to save money and we prefer to use everything that is free tools, free software, etc. But if you keep sticking with the free tools, you're going to miss out on so many helpful time-saving features that just exist on the paid-for programs. And if you aren't willing to pay for those quality and services, it's going to have a real effect on you. Now, also, this is going to prevent you from growing your business because you might spend so much of your time on a certain task, like, I don't know, changing prices, which can be automated using a pricing software. Remember, we all only have 24 hours in the day, and the tools are here to help us. Now, what I will say is when you've decided to invest your money in tools, you must try out their free trials, and there are so many of them to see which ones work best for you. Use the free trials and then pay for them because they work so much. Now, you can also check out YouTube videos and also Amazon seller reviews of certain products or services with those tools. And what you can do is use that information to help you decide which products to buy, obviously to resell, to make profits on Amazon. Now, if you were to ask me the question, where do I think you should invest your money? Well, I would say quite simply, the first thing you should invest your money in is a calculator. And the 2 options that I'd really recommend right now are probably FBA Multi-Tool and the BuyBot Pro. Why? Because quite simply, they include something called the Keeper graphs or Keeper like graphs that just help you understand what's happened to a product historically. Those graphs are really useful to know. So if you want to learn more about Keeper and understanding those Keeper graphs, which are in basically FBA Multi-Tool and BuyBot Pro, what I'll do is I will drop a link above to a video I created called Keeper Basics, and you can learn how that works. So check that out. I think it's going to be really helpful. Now, the one thing which I will say is a lot of people are questioning, like, how much money do I need to invest? Well, bigger sellers, should we say, generally work on the assumption you're going to make 10% net profits. So if you were to sell, let's say for example, £10, then after all your costs, everything, you should be taking home about £1. Now, what does this mean? Well, if you're looking to make, say, an income of £2,000 per month, you're going to need to be selling £20,000 worth of products, which is, should we say, a lot of cash at the 10% model. just be mindful of that. Now, the one thing which I'll also add into that £20,000 that we talked about for revenue on the 10% model to generate £2,000 worth of net profit is also as well a rough assumption you can do is that generally speaking, we buy a product for £10 and we sell it for double the price, i.e. £20. Now, knowing that we're trying to generate £20,000 worth of revenue, how much stock do we have to have? Well, you're going to have to sell £10,000 worth of stock. That is a lot of cash in order to just generate £20,000 worth of sales, which nets out a £2,000 worth of profit, which is, my God, what we're trying to earn for a month's salary. Now, the second thing which I see people talk about and the reason for failing is the lack of learning. Now, this is a problem for sellers who think they can manage their business without learning about sourcing, purchasing, shipping, prepping, and all the other Amazon seller things. And trust me, there are a lot. Now, knowledge is the key. So don't be a know-it-all. My God, I am always learning all the time. So what I'd recommend for you is never stop learning, because you know what? Amazon is always changing. So you have to keep yourself updated and learn from other sellers' experience, maybe like watching videos from me and like this channel. And also you can get all this information for free. You just got to know what the best channels are to watch. Now, if you want to know what the best channels are that I look at for YouTube sellers, which we say even in the UK, what I'll do is I'll drop a link up there to my top 5 YouTube channels for UK FBA sellers. Check that out. There are some great people to follow that's really going to help you out. Now, you might also consider joining different Facebook groups about Amazon selling. Why? Well, there are so many discussions ongoing about selling on Amazon, and also as well, you can ask experienced sellers your questions and obviously get responses from them. And you can take advantage of that experience and also the conversations happening to help keep your learning better and to improve your own learning. If you want to know, maybe check out the FastTrackFBA Facebook group, where we have a lot of sellers who you can ask questions and obviously get some really great support, all for free. Now, the third reason is blindly following the crowd. Now, I see it all the time. People listen to people like me, i.e. YouTube gurus, for example, and they say, buy this, sell that, do this, which is great when you get started. And what's going to happen is you are going to start making money, but maybe not as much as you think. Why? Because a lot of people are listening to maybe people like me on YouTube saying, here are things that we've done that have worked in the past, and the whole world is going to be doing that. And you guess what? If the whole world is doing it, or a lot of people, you're going to have one hell of a lot more competition, and maybe the results might not be as good. So just be aware of that. So the thing I'd say for you is don't assume just because maybe someone like me or maybe another YouTube personality or someone else has said something will work, it will definitely work. Or maybe work to the degree that we are saying. So what should you do? Well, what you should do is listen to what we're saying, try a wide range of different, should we say, sourcing products, sourcing techniques, and then review what is working in your business. Now, if I say start selling on toys, that's what you should do. Cool, try it, see how it works. But if you're selling something else and that's working better, keep doing something else. Always be trying, testing, listening to what's happening. Follow what works for you in your business, not just for what people like me on YouTube say. Now, what I will say is having a wide range of products to source and even understanding how to source in general is super key to having a breadth of, should we say, sourcing techniques. And what I'd recommend for you is watch the playlist that I'll drop up here called Sourcing 101. Now, you can deploy those sourcing techniques to toys and games, electronics, home and garden, anything that's just going to help you find out what's going to work for your business, not just what I say. Now, the fourth reason why Amazon sellers fail is not managing their inventory properly. And what do I mean by this? Well, to be more specific, shipments from suppliers not arriving, resulting in massive losses. Now, what you can do to solve this problem is to practice just getting in the habit of checking all your stock which comes in every single day from your suppliers and resolve it versus your inventory that you ordered to ensure that everything you ordered comes in and anything missing you chase up. Now, it's super important to resolve inventory issues with your suppliers as soon as possible. Why? Well, aside from potential loss in your business, your relationship with those suppliers will be affected if you don't raise the issue immediately. They might not believe you if you raise the issue a couple days, even a week or two later, to say that maybe an item of stock didn't arrive. So the worst, for us, and we've even seen this with ourselves, they can even close your account and even block you from actually ordering from them again. So top tip, make sure that you are speaking to your suppliers when you are getting inventory problems and you're staying on top of them. Now, the extra thing I'll say on there is mishandling inventory, which we say is Now, the next thing I would also add to that is you can mishandle inventory, create stop loss through damage. Now, let's say, for example, you receive damaged items or even faulty items. Raise these problems straight away with your suppliers. Ask for replacement, request a refund. Again, do this immediately to prevent any losses and them saying no. Now, the fifth reason I generally see people failing is due to poor account health. Now, this can be seen in bad reviews, bad feedback, IP alerts, and all of these result in what? Amazon shutting down your account. That is the ultimate consequence. And it's not like you can just create a new one. You can't. Amazon doesn't let you. So you don't want this to happen, quite simply. Now, it's best for you to always keep on top of your account health and by monitoring your account statistics. Now, in our case, we are always keeping it in the green. There's like a green, amber, and red. And we are taking immediate action whenever we see any issues. What can you do to help improve account health? Well, practice deleting old listings weekly to avoid any possible complaints or IP alerts of those products that you sold in the past you no longer have in stock. We've seen it time and time again. Amazon will retrospectively say, if you've still got it in your inventory, we will log you with a complaint, even though you sold it a year ago, so get it deleted. Now, sometimes Amazon tags inventory, inactive inventory with alerts, even though it's inactive, just like what I just said. And what you don't want is you don't want those alerts, you don't want those IP issues, get them deleted. Now, what I would also recommend is check the voice of the customer within Amazon and also the feedback sections. Monitor the negative feedback from the customers and take action if needed. Now, if you want to learn some tips to keep your account healthy, what I'll do is I'm going to drop a link above to a video I created called How to Keep a Healthy Amazon Account Health. Now, that's super important in just making sure that you stay on the right side of Amazon and continue to grow your business. Now, for the sixth and final reason why Amazon sellers fail, this is because, quite simply, of no determination. Now, you might be thinking that nothing is going your way and you're going to give up easily without even trying to figure out the root cause of the problem. Well, this is one of the main reasons I see that Amazon sellers fail, because they have no determination in resolving the problems and learning from the mistakes. Now, you are here to grow your business and expect that it's not going to be an easy game that you can just play and just do every single day. You've got to exert effort and create strategies to resolve these problems, overcome them, and win. You might receive maybe a 1-star review today, but giving up is not an option. Yes, it is not easy, this is business, but maybe you need to develop a different approach and just stay motivated and to get your desired results, i.e. grow an Amazon business and make some money. So for me, what do I recommend for you? You need to go through the bad days to see the good, and the first few weeks are hard, bloody hard. And that is because everything happens slowly. I mean, it takes, should we say, 2 months before you start to see any real results within selling on Amazon. Now, what do I mean by results? I'm not talking about profits, I'm just talking about sales. My God, that's crazy. 2 months to just start seeing sales. Now, I talked about that. That is 2 months to see sales. So the question you might be asking is, how long does it take to see profits? And we're not talking about any profits, we're talking about enough profits that you can start taking a salary from your business and leave enough profit behind in your business so it can continue growing. Well, recently we asked this question to our sellers, and what did they say? 12 to 18 months. And if you want to know more about how long it will take to achieve 6 figures in your business and even draw a salary, check out that video up there. I'll drop a link up there, which really gives an honest reflection of how long it takes. So remember, number 6, determination. This is a long-term game. You're not going to win it overnight, but trust me, when you get there, it's a much better place. Now, in addition to all of that, what I'd say is allocate time, set targets that you want to achieve, and such as your spend targets. We do it in my business, like how much I want to spend every single day, week, month. And by doing all of these, it's just going to really help you get one step closer towards achieving your goals. Now, one thing I will say is selling on Amazon is not easy, and just getting the right start is going to be super key for you in your Amazon business and Amazon life. So if you are thinking about getting started on Amazon, or maybe you've started already and struggling, do check out the FastTrackFBA Express course. I'll drop a link below. That is a free course I created that is going to speed up your learning, just teach you everything that you need to know in 7 days in really short tutorial form. It's going to just really help you out. Check it out, FastTrackFBA Express course. Now that leaves me finally onto my third and final chapter. What do other FastTrackFBA users say? Well, quite simply, I asked this question of our own Facebook group: why do most Amazon sellers fail? And do you know what they said up? They came up with responses like, because they don't persist, and they expect immediate results. These things happen all the time. 100% responded unrealistic expectations because they don't know their numbers. They want it all now. They focus more on when they can get the Lambo than when they can grow the business. Lack of understanding, lack of money, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, what I will say is thank you to all those people who answered and participated in that question or in our Facebook group. And now what I can say to you is you've got a glimpse of what other FastTrackFBA users are saying, the reason why Amazon sellers fail selling on Amazon. Now, what I will say is hopefully this video doesn't stop you from continuing to smash your own Amazon business, but it just gives you a realistic insight into the reasons why you might fail and what you can do to come, or should we say, to stop it from happening. Is Amazon selling on easy? No, not at all. It is hard, it is a business, but do not forget, we are here to support you. Ask your questions, join the groups, join the community, and we are in this all together. So this is what we are here to do. Right, after going through all of those reasons why Amazon FBA sellers fail, what I'm going to say is it's important to keep learning and always be learning. My God, I mentioned it previously and I'll say it again, always be learning. Now, the one thing which I'll do is I'll drop a link around here to a playlist called Sourcing 101, which is going to support you in understanding everything you need to know about sourcing for profitable products on Amazon. Check that out, it's going to really help you out. But hey, if you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. And hey, if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button down below. That's the subscribe button down below. But for me, Thomas Parkinson and FastTrackFBA, thank you very much.